Hello Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. I am beyond excited about this video because the items that are behind me encompass two of my favorite things, Harry Potter and Christmas or holiday villages. As you can see, we are not in the Potter Collector library. I needed a large space to show off these village pieces. I am talking about the Department 56 Harry Potter Village set. Now, these were first released in 2008, and since then they have released a ton of new buildings and characters. And if you don't know what a Christmas or holiday village is, they are miniature houses and stores and characters, and they're not just Harry Potter related. A lot of times people will have a collection of little houses and trees and people and set up a landscape for the Christmas or holiday season. Now, as I mentioned, the reason I'm so excited is it encompasses Harry Potter and Christmas, specifically Christmas villages. When I was younger, my grandmother, who actually was the one who got me into Harry Potter, she was the one who gifted me my first Harry Potter book. She would invite me over to her house and we would set up her very large Christmas village together. And now there is a Harry Potter village with buildings and characters that we love. One of the things that Department 56 has done, which you'll see, is they haven't really made the different pieces holiday themed, so there's no snow on them. You can display these houses and characters year round. So behind me is every single character and house and accessory that has been released for this set. So grab some cookies, grab some hot chocolate, sit back and relax and enjoy these beautiful items from Department 56. And maybe come in a little closer. So I figured that we could start out with Diagon Alley and then move our way to Hogsmeade and Hogwarts. Yes, there is a Hogwarts Village house. Some of these items have been retired, and I will let you know which ones are retired. So you won't be able to get those from Department 56 directly, but you may be able to purchase them at some retail stores if they have stock left available, or check places like eBay to see if you can purchase them secondhand. I don't know where to start, but we're just gonna start. Let's start with the Burrow. Yes, the Burrow! Isn't this awesome? All right, we're not gonna look at the packaging on all of the boxes, but we will look at some of them and we'll start with the Burrow. But here is the front. We see that village piece on the front, some information about the piece, as well as different characters that can be paired. And the accessories that this is coordinated with are Fred and George. So actually, let's pull Fred and George right now. It is a set, so you get both of them in a box. Now, here's the sad thing. These two pieces here are on the retired list. So you can only purchase these secondhand. I'm not sure if Department 56 will have any left. They might, so check the description down below for links. So each house and character comes in styrofoam that is fit specifically to that house, which is great for storing and protecting your houses if you don't keep them out year round. And I have seen a few of these villages, so if you see me like lose my marbles, oh my gosh, like right now, holy cow. The Burrow is one of those houses I have not seen yet, and boy, oh boy, is this beautiful. And one of the best parts is they all light up. Now, I'm not gonna light them up in this video. There will be another video soon where I actually set up the village with trees and styrofoam and make it super festive for the season. So keep an eye out for that. But here we have the Weasleys' home, the Burrow. Phenomenal detail, tons of different coloring. These are all hand painted. I mean, it looks like a model. It's literally a mini model of the Burrow. And this comes with a power cord. Now, a lot of typical village pieces, they have a little hole in the bottom where you insert a light bulb. Now, most of these, everything is on the inside, which makes things a lot easier, and it's more concealed, which helps you display your village better too. I didn't realize the chimney starts here and goes all the way up. I've never seen that on the Burrow before. That is way cool. And that just goes to show how detailed these pieces are, that you're going to see details that you may have not seen before. All right, let's open up Fred and George. This is how they are packaged. Now, I do want to say about these village figurines or characters, they're not the most detailed and they're not supposed to be the most detailed. That's one of the things I love about villages, is that the little characters or figurines that you add to a typical village set, actually, these are a lot nicer than your typical village set. A lot more detailed, holy cow. But as I was saying, they're not supposed to be super accurate to look like the actor that portrayed the character. But these are actually super detailed. So we have Fred and George, both of them holding a broomstick, and George is holding a briefcase or suitcase that says Weasley and Weasley on it. Really, really nice characters. There's some information on the bottom, some copyright info. I'm actually very impressed with the detail of these. Now, they're not to scale because, I mean, the Burrow would be like 5 times this big if it were to be to scale to this figurine here, but they look so good together. All right, moving right along, let's take a look at Voldemort and Nagini. Now, this is one of the larger figurines that Department 56 has put out. Oh, it actually lights up or something, or moves. Oh, looks like it moves or spins. It does spin. This whole piece in general looks fantastic. Look at the runes that he's on. Nagini is swirled around him. He has his wand, and he's ready to cast a spell and cause destruction to Hogwarts. Really cool piece. Again, the painting is fantastic, and you can't have the Wizarding World without any mention of Voldemort. A wand? Well, you want Ollivanders. There's no place better. All right, let's look at all of the Diagon Alley houses now. Starting with, oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Ollivander's Wand Shop. Okay, so these are 360 degrees. I didn't know that there was a back door to Ollivander's. I am loving the detail on this one. Oh, it looks like there are some accessories that you need to install. Look at this. Oh, they're metal too. The quality on these houses and characters is really, really fantastic. So we have an Ollivander's sign, and that goes up there, I believe. And then this one here. So there's that sign. Here's this one here with the wand. And look at the windows here. Aren't those beautiful? I imagine myself just sitting and looking at these pieces for hours and just dreaming like I am in Diagon Alley. There's detail on the roof with chimneys. There's a little cellar on the side. And then of course that back door, which I had no idea existed. Now this is one of those villages that has the hole on the bottom. So you get a power cord with a light bulb on the end and just stick it inside of the hole and you're ready to go. Stunning piece, and I can imagine that this with the other Diagon Alley pieces is going to look absolutely phenomenal. I have 3 more houses or shops from Diagon Alley. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, Elope's Owl Emporium, and Gringotts Bank. Let's open up Weasley's first. Hold on, let me put the accessories on. This sign says quality, style, ease, value, and variety. That Weasley's Wizard Wheezes sign, the purple and orange. I feel like a kid in a candy shop right now because this is so exciting. Beautiful building, again, incredible detail. Look at those 2 chimneys on top. The one thing I'm noticing about this one is that they did not put any plastic or glass in the window here. I think that's one thing that would have improved this piece, but I mean, that's it. This is beautiful, and you're gonna hear me say that a lot. And I don't believe that this one's retired. Oh, Ollivander's Wand Shop is retired. Grab one while you can. It retired this year. All right, next up, the Owl Emporium. Again, this one has an accessory. I love this. I love that Department 56 didn't just, paint on a lamp. They actually included a high quality lamp to put onto your village house. Oh my goodness, you guys, there are owls. There are 3D owls attached to this shop. This may be, I don't know, the Burrow is beautiful, but this may be my favorite yet. All right, you're seeing the back. You ready to see the front? The Owl Emporium. How beautiful is this? Phenomenal design, the mixture of stucco and brick. Beautiful painting, the 3 owls on the front. We have a snowy owl, so I'm just gonna pretend that that is Hedwig. Before Hedwig was adopted, this is a very simple shop in Diagon Alley, but this one just screams Harry Potter to me. And that's another thing about these village houses. You don't have to purchase the entire set. You could purchase 1 or 2 of your favorite buildings or shops, some characters, maybe some trees, and have a nice little setup on your shelf. I mean, these are definitely collector pieces. And when it comes to village houses like this, not just Harry Potter, but Department 56 is the premier brand. It's like everyone wants Department 56 villages, and you are seeing why in this video. All right, Gringotts Bank. I did take a sneak peek of this one. You guys are gonna flip when you see it. And you're gonna freak when you see one of the accessory pieces that you can purchase for this village house. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. This also has some little mini accessories that you can put on top. The top piece is a compass, and then there are 2 lamps. Dun 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 dun! Gringotts Bank. You see what I mean? How these are like miniature models of the wizarding world. So it doesn't have to be holiday or Christmas related. You can literally have this displayed year round, which I plan to do. Once again, phenomenal detail. I mean, even the lettering where it says Gringotts Bank is so well done. It's very clear. The detail of the pillars and the trim, all of the windows, the dome at the top, down to the spire at the top or the compass at the top. Everything has been meticulously made, detailed, painted. All right, are you ready to see? I haven't seen it yet, so I'm ready to see the accessory that you can add to Gringotts Bank. You see a tail here. Again, I've not opened this yet, so I don't know what it looks like. Oh my goodness! This figurine, so detailed, down to metal chain dangling from her neck. This is the Ukrainian Iron Belly that Harry, Ron, and Hermione escape on from Bellatrix Lestrange's vault. Now here's the best part. See that roof shape? See the stand shape? The dragon fits perfectly on top of the roof of Gringotts. Okay, let's be super serious for a second. How incredible is this? I almost don't have words. Not just incredible that you have a model of Gringotts and a dragon on top, but how this was designed, how the wings, tail, and head frame this miniature Gringotts. Huge applause to the designers at Department 56 because this is stunning. These are display pieces. I mean, they're supposed to be display pieces, but as I'm exploring and seeing them, they are pieces of art. They're like sculptures. I cannot say enough about this set. Now I'm gonna put this aside for a second and we're gonna look at some characters that go along with Gringotts. There's also a character that I forgot about that goes really well with Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and that is Ginny Weasley looking at Love Potion. Now this is, oh wow. All right, so you know the scene in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince when Ginny has visited her brother's store and is checking out the Love Potion? Look at this figurine. I mean, come on. Department 56 didn't have to do this whole Love Potion display, but they did. That just goes to show how high quality Department 56 is and the quality that they continue to strive for. Once again, beautifully detailed. She is holding a Love Potion bottle. There are some more available to purchase at the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes store. Isn't that beautiful? Now again, I'm going to do a full video showing you how I set up this village, using styrofoam to look like snow, adding trees, frozen water. I love setting up villages and cannot wait to set this one up. And Department 56 doesn't just sell figurines and characters, they sell other accessories like trees, scenery things, mountains. But let's take a look at the characters that go well with Gringotts Bank. Now, here's a question. Is this Bellatrix Lestrange or is it Hermione Granger as Bellatrix Lestrange? We may never know. She's in a very Bellatrix Lestrange pose, which probably means it's Bellatrix Lestrange. Her skull necklace, really well detailed character. And also to go with the Gringotts Bank village house. Gringotts is run by goblins, so we need a goblin, and they have created Griphook. So here he is strolling away from Gringotts with the sword of Gryffindor. I think that Griphook's head and face is the best out of the figurines that I've seen so far. Voldemort was pretty good, but he's more of an accessory than a figurine. He's like a figurine in an accessory. But looking at strictly a figurine, Griphook is by far the most detailed. And here is that Gringotts set together. Okay, I am like super excited to set this up. We have to leave Diagon Alley and go to Nocturne Alley, Borgin and Burkes. Oh, okay, so Bellatrix Lestrange is actually paired with this shop. So we have Lucius Malfoy and Bellatrix Lestrange. I love that on the back of these boxes, they show what characters should be paired with the specific houses or are supposed to be paired with the specific houses. We've already seen Bellatrix, but I do have Lucius to look at, but let's open up Borgin and Burkes. Now, if you've been to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, or you've seen the Wizarding World of Harry Potter videos here on the Potter Collector channel, these buildings look exactly like those, which is probably another reason why I'm so excited. All right, we have a Borgin and Burkes sign, accessory. It's literally Borgin and Burkes. Wow, with pictures of skulls and different products on the inside. Now, this is what I was talking about with Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, how they have the plastic or the fake glass here. That's one of the things that would have improved this one. But look at this creepy shop for a creepy bloke. Very dark, very brick, very detailed, although a very subtle building. Little things like this on the roof where the shingles are falling off, windows in the back, and then that Borgin and Burkes sign hanging down. Let's pop open Lucius Malfoy. He has his wand out of the cane and is holding it. He looks very posh in his expensive robes. Beautiful figurine. And then here's Bellatrix Lestrange next to him. So the two Death Eaters. And here they are next to Borgin and Burkes. All right, we have two more things to look at for the Diagon Alley or London side of these village houses. And they are the Hogwarts Express and Draco Malfoy on platform 9 3/4. Now the Draco figurine retired last year, so you may have to search secondhand to purchase this one. This is probably the heaviest piece so far. And on the back, it does say that Draco waits at platform 9 3/4 accessory is the one that pairs with this particular piece. Battery pack with on-off switch operates 2 C-size batteries, which are not included. So I will make sure that I have batteries when we do set up this village. Oh my goodness, I'm like a little boy. I loved trains growing up, loved the Hogwarts Express. This is just, wow, Department 56. You guys have just created something seriously special. So it looks like there's a light bulb here and this part lights up. I'm not sure about the rest of it. But again, once I have those batteries and we set up the village, you will see what lights up. And then the track pieces can either attach like this, or you can kind of have them separated a little bit to give the illusion of more track. Now seeing this makes me hope that Department 56 comes out with a King's Cross house, as well as a Hogsmeade Station house would be very cool. All right, let's open up Draco Malfoy. Now, once again, this is a retired piece. It retired last year. The Department 56 is not making it anymore. There's a case for his Nimbus 2001. You know, you never think about stuff like that, like a case for your broomstick. But of course there would be a case for your broomstick, and he is not happy. He's looking at his watch. Where's the Hogwarts Express? My father will hear about this. So this is like a premium figurine like the Ginny Weasley one, where there's like a whole scene in the figurine itself. We see his trunks and a Slytherin scarf and that sign that says platform 9 3/4, which is very cool. Highly detailed, beautifully painted. You know exactly what it is, who it is. Let's take a look at Draco next to his father. There are the two Malfoys right there. And then paired with the Hogwarts Express, there they are. Any writing or numbers or icons are super clear. This is gonna be like the most magical setup ever. There's one more figurine that I did not mention, and it is Harry and Hagrid going shopping. All right, so I said Griphook was the best figurine. Hagrid is now the best figurine. It looks just like Robbie Coltrane too. This is a great figurine and it's gonna look fantastic seeing Hagrid and Harry stroll down Diagon Alley once we have this set up. Hagrid is clearly a giant and Harry is holding some of the school supplies that he purchased. All of them are incredible, but I'm gonna pick 3 favorites. And I think my favorite is Gringotts with the dragon. I mean, it's beautiful without the dragon, but when you add the dragon, it just adds to the magic and wonder of Gringotts and that scene that we all know from Deathly Hallows. My second favorite is the Owl Emporium. I love the owls in the front, the detail, the colors. It's stunning. My third favorite is a toss-up, but I have to go with the Burrow. There are things on here that I've never seen on the Burrow or knew about before, and I cannot say enough about the detail of these items. They literally are perfect miniature statue display versions of the wizarding world that we all love. All right, so we went through all of Diagon Alley as well as the Hogwarts Express. I think we're going to stop the video here and do part 2 of Hogsmeade and Hogwarts in the next video. If you would like to purchase some of these items, check the description down below for a link. I also asked Department 56 to offer a coupon code. You will also find that in the description down below. That coupon code is Potter Collector 15, which will save you 15% off of your order. A huge thank you to Department 56 for sending these houses out to be reviewed. I had so much fun looking at all these things. I hope that you guys did as well. And again, if this is something that you want to start collecting, like 1 or 2 pieces, Gringotts and the Dragon, check the description down below. Don't forget to use that coupon code, which will save you some money. These are absolutely phenomenal pieces. I would love to know a few things from you guys. 1, is this something that you have started to collect? 2, which one of these items here that I showed is your favorite? And 3, what would you love for Department 56 to come out with next? For me, I mean, 12 Grimmauld Place would be pretty darn cool. I also mentioned King's Cross or Platform 9 3/4, as well as Hogsmeade Station. Those I think would be really awesome items. Now, in the next video, we are going to look at the 3 broomsticks, Hagrid's hut, 2 separate pieces for Hogwarts. Actually, 3 separate pieces for Hogwarts because they have the owlry as well. Actually, 4 pieces in the Hogwarts line because they also have a Quidditch section. And then tons of characters. We'll also look at some of the trees you can purchase. And you're probably noticing these mountains. These are also things that you can purchase from Department 56 to help display your items. So keep an eye out for that part 2 video, which is coming very soon. And also keep an eye out for a 3rd video, which is where I will show you how I set up and display this village. If you have any questions about Harry Potter or collecting, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also join the Potter Collector community on Instagram at the Potter Collector or on Twitter at Potter Collector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?